Okay, in this video we're going to start using a little bit of what we learned in the previous video. We're going to take a nice mountain scene with a fairly sunny sky, and we're going to turn it into a stormy scene. So the first thing we want to do is bring in our images we want to work with. That's our mountains, so it's just drag and drop. And now I'm going to resize this. Control Shift J. Now you can see the whole image again. Now we want to drop in the stormy sky. So I just drag and drop it up in the layers. Okay, so now that is in behind the scene. So if I turn that off, now you see it. Okay, so select our top layer. Now we want to do a selection and remove the sky. So we're going to use our colors. Now we just click anywhere in the sky. Now I'm going to hold down the shift. We'll just add to our selection. And that's got a pretty good one right there. A little messy in here. Well, let's try to clean that up a little bit more. That'll actually be a little easier to work with. Now you can see we got the marching ants in here, so it's going to erase some of the stuff in here, but we can fix that easily. And then we want to take away this, and that again we can take away easily. Now we're going to do something that I haven't shown you yet, and I will go into this with more detail later. We're going to apply a mask. So we go up to this layer, right click, then we add a layer mask. Okay, now we're going to put that as white full opacity. Add that. Now you can see a white mask here. And you haven't really seen any change because it's allowing everything to show through. Okay, so what we want to do now is mask out this area. And to do that, we want to make sure we have black selected. And grab our bucket fill tool and go up into the sky, which we want to remove, and click. Now, one thing I should mention is make sure your mask is selected, and then it will drop it into the right place. Okay, now we've done the major part. Now we just need to drop our selection. So select none, and now we can do some cleanup. So the black we'll remove, so we can get rid of this. White we'll save. And remember, we had some stuff get selected in here that's going to disappeared on us. So we'll select our black, and then we'll get a paintbrush, and then we can select up here and then just start painting. Now I'm going to use the square brackets to resize my paintbrush. Go in here, just paint away those clouds. And they are now gone. And then we had some marching ants in this area, which means it deleted some stuff we did not want to delete. Just going to make my brush bigger. And then we want to bring the white to our foreground, because we want to now be painting on our mask with white. So just dash that in there and there, and good. Okay, now we will take and darken this up, because this is a very sunny sky, and we got a very dark sky in reality. You can see, so this doesn't match. So from the sunny sky scene, we need to darken this. So we'll select the image, colors, brightness, contrast. We want to bring the brightness down. So let's go with that. Now let's bring up the contrast a little bit. About there. So, okay. Now that's more in the theme with the storm that we have raging behind us. Okay, I'm going to select this scene. Now we want to move. So this is the move tool. We want to make sure it says move the active layer. A lot of the times it will be set here. And I've noticed if you don't grab the image exactly perfect, it will move the other layer that you didn't want to move. I found this the easiest way to make sure I'm moving the proper layer. So I can make that active. Now I know that I'm going to move that layer. So now we got our lightning up in the sky. Okay, now I'm going to select this layer again. Now one of the things we want to do is, you notice all this blue haze in here. That was because of the blue sky. Okay, what we're going to do is duplicate my layer. Now I'm going to turn this layer off, select this one, go into colors, desaturate, it's set for lightness, go OK. Now that's taken all the color out of our scene, but we don't want to take all this color out. We just want to get rid of this blue up in here. And this is the quick, easy way. So we go back up here, make sure we select the top, because we've got this mask that's masking out our mountains in the sky perfectly for us. Now we can mess with this mask. So what I'm going to do is go back to our black, and that will then hide parts of this top layer and reveal this layer. So we'll grab our paintbrush, and now I can paint in here. You notice how it's taking that blue away. This is just a very, very quick way of doing this. It just looks a little cleaner. That's good enough. That's all I really needed to do. So now we have a stormy scene. So I hope this was helpful, and we'll see you in the next video.